Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate with you. All right, so we're going to get some romance angels and we're going to get some angel answer card. We'll see what those have to say. I forgot I had those, so I pulled those out. We'll look at past, current, and future energies, get some clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. All right, so let's do romance angel first, and then we'll do angel answers. All right, so what's going on with Capricorn in the love life? All right, who needs to hear a message for Capricorn in the love life? Love life of Capricorn, who needs to hear a message? What do you have for Capricorn love life? I was going to say maybe nothing, and that one went flying. That one came flying out. What do we got? Healing family issues. Oh my goodness, that one's coming out a lot, okay? It could be any kind of issues with a relationship with someone that needs to be healed. It could be just healing within yourself. All right, angel answers. What do we got going on here? I feel like this one right here. A year from now. A year from now. So it could take some time to heal those family issues, right? Sometimes, like when you have a year in front of you, it feels like, oh my gosh, that seems like forever. But if you look back a year, you're like, wow, that went by really fast. Now, a year from now, it could be that, within that year that you are healing those family issues, that you are working on those, that you are getting past those, that you are realizing that there are some things that you need to, work through. There are some things that you need to process. There are some things that need to be worked on, and that it's a process. And that's what I've said many times, is that it takes time to get past those emotional things that are going on in our lives, right, that we're trying to work through. It takes time for that to happen. It would be really cool if you could snap your fingers and just say, okay, I'm over it, I'm done. All right, but it doesn't happen that way. All right, so past energies, we have the Two of Cups. So again, that represents a relationship, something that needs to be healed. I feel like it's that realization that, yeah, something needs to be healed. Something needs to be put into a better space, right? Current energies, we have the High Priestess, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Six of Wands. All right, future energies, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It could be a friendship, because Queen of Pentacles can represent a really good friend, somebody that you can rely on, somebody that you can trust. It also could be that grounding energy. It could be a relationship with someone that you feel grounded with. It could just be grounding your own energy, right? Coming into your own energy and feeling more grounded and feeling better. It definitely feels a lot better when we're able to talk and work through things and discuss things and process things. We feel so much better. It's like, because when you have that hanging over your head, you're like, oh my gosh, and your mind keeps going to it. And you're really not able to 100% focus on other things, because you've kind of got this little nagging feeling in the back of your mind, like, oh boy, but then once you get past that, it's a huge relief, and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Why didn't I do that sooner? All right, so for past energies, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Judgment, and we have the Three of Cups. So I definitely feel that has to do with a relationship, that you realize that, hey, we've got to get this into a better place. Now, the past energy can represent yesterday, last week, last month, last year, whatever that represents. So I feel like it's that realization that I've got to get this relationship into a better place. I've got to get us, I've got to work on this. If not for that other person, right, it's for yourself. Because like I said, if we have those things that are kind of bothering us and nagging us, we're really not able to focus on other things, because that situation keeps coming back in. Current energies, we have the High Priestess, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords. So it's that listening to that inner feeling. It's those new emotions, those new feelings, and saying, yes, I want to move away. Like the Six of Swords is moving away from this, you know, it's moving away from the negative, but moving towards like calmer waters, right? Things feel calmer because you're in the process of working through things. I feel like there's, you know, it's like, I almost feel like it's that getting rid of that Three of Swords, right? Not dealing with it anymore, not having that bother you, not having that affect you, because our next card is that Ten of Pentacles, and that's, you know, I feel like it's, it feels so much better, it feels lighter, and learning from the situation. I definitely feel like it's a situation that you've learned from, that maybe that if something comes up, that it's better to just, you know, what do they say, rip off the Band-Aid? Rip off the Band-Aid, because then it just, you know, get it over with. And I feel like that's sort of the energy. That's kind of what you realize, that, you know, just rip off the Band-Aid and just get it over with and do it, instead of being stuck in that energy. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. Sometimes you need that little push, right? That little nudge of that person to say, you know what, just do it, just do it, just get it over with, right? Just deal it, rip off the Band-Aid. Don't think about it, because the more that you think about it, the more you don't want to do it, right? Seven of Pentacles. I love this card because she has such a great smile on her face, right? She feels happy. She feels good. Getting back to the norm, right? Getting back to focusing on other things. I feel like whatever this situation is, that it's, like I said, you're not able to focus on those things that you want to focus on, that you're being distracted a lot. We have Six of Wands, which is success and victory and rising above a situation, saying, yes, I did it, I ripped the Band-Aid off, right? Then again, I feel like that opens up the doors to new possibilities, possibly within this relationship, right? That you guys can rebuild the relationship. It could be that if you have to heal issues from the past, that you're able to let that go, and then your relationships moving forward are stronger, they're better, they're closer, you feel good. Like it almost brings your, you know, level up higher, because you worked through those past issues. So if it's like something to do with a family, then maybe the relationship that you have with your partner becomes better, because that stress is not affecting you and your relationship with your partner. That, you know, whatever that is that had to be healed, it's not affecting your close relationships that you have now. And then I feel like it's not going to be affecting you. And I feel like that opens up the door to so many new possibilities for you. And you're able to see things from a different perspective and seeing, yeah, I'm really glad that I took care of that. I'm really glad that I'm working through it. I'm working past it. It's a process. Some days it's going to feel like, yeah, I'm moving forward really fast. And some days it's going to feel like, oh, I'm stuck in it again. And those, you know, it'll be that back and forth process. But I feel like it's definitely heading towards being able to have it not affect you at all. We have the King of Pentacles, which is, you know, being patient. You have to be patient. Like I said, like we have the year from now, that this is something that's going to take some time, but I also feel like that's really going to change things up for you. It's going to really make you feel much more grounded and rising above the situation, but being able to handle it. Like again, I said, I feel like this is a big learning lesson for you, that you kind of realize, okay, if there's something that's bothering me, if there's something that's in my way, if there's something that I think that it's not affecting other areas of my life, but it is, that I need to take care of it, you know, rip off that Band-Aid sooner rather than later, and not hold myself back, right? Not hold myself back from opportunities. Definitely Ace of Pentacles. Aces and new beginnings, new starts, new things coming in, new possibilities, new jobs. Like I said, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like working through healing this family issues, working through this situation, that I feel like it opens up the opportunities and the doors to so many other things. Like it's not going to stop you anymore. I feel like this energy was stopping you before. And I feel like it's not anymore. And I feel like it's going to give you strength. It's going to be strength that give you strength that you didn't even realize that you had, right? Because I feel like so much energy was taking up with this healing, right? This relationship. Ten of Wands, tens are completions. Not having that burden on your back anymore. Bottom of the deck, wheel, change, definitely change. new things coming in, letting go of the old and opening the doors to new opportunities. I feel like your relationships become stronger. I feel like your relationships become closer. I really feel like this is a big turning point for you here. I feel like it brings a lot of change and it makes you see things differently. I feel like some things are going to be brought to the light that you didn't see before, that you didn't realize before, and that you're able to recognize and see things differently. All right, so let's get a fortune reading card and close out. I feel like, oh, I love it. Look at that. Sun, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Yeah. That's what I said, is I feel like this is really going to change things for you. I feel like it's just going to give you a different perspective and you're going to see things a lot differently. Doing any kind of this healing work definitely changes perspective. And I love that with the sunflowers. I love sunflowers. All right. I hope you have an amazing day. As always, stay positive and stay safe, and I will see you next time.